Hey, YouTube, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. The Onga Blaze, Onga Blaze, Onga Blaze, Onga Blaze, Onga Blaze, Onga Blaze. Oh, please go get it. Oh, please go get it. Oh, please go get it. It's right back in the basic. Chugging the deuces, how we do Texas, baby. Man, $1 back. You know what it is, 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 know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Practice where I preach or preach on. And today's topic I want to talk about is don't blame it on Rio. I'm talking about black men that go into Brazil. And you know how to me, I just really want to talk about that. I've been want to talk about this quite a while, for years. I should have talked about this a long time ago, but I need to talk about it now. I don't see what big thing that, black men are not the first going travel other countries, going overseas and re-imported for other countries. You got white guys going to Japan, Europe, London, and seek women from any other country. They even go to Africa. Oh yeah, to mess with females over there. White guys are the original of travelers, world travelers before brothers start doing it. But it really was sisters doing it, then brothers. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't hear this couple of years ago when Taylor Miller directed a movie called Stella Got Her Groove Back. It was about this sister trying to find a husband. If she couldn't find it in the United States, if she was a single mother, so she went to Jamaica with her friend. And then when they find that guy who Jamaica, her husband, and it turns to find out this guy that she had that she was looking for, he turned out to be flamboyant and gay. I mean, I ain't never heard about that, but she's still trying to blame the men. But what that says something say about her, I still don't respect Taylor Miller, because she the real reason why some of our women are fucked up. I'm being honest. Black women knows the truth. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, but I found it funny when I hear women say, when men act like they gay if they're more nicer or being respected, but y'all have sex with gay dudes and have babies by them. I don't hear them saying nothing about that, do they? Any woman of color. I found it funny. I really do. I found it funny sometimes. I ain't never heard this years ago. I feel like everybody has the right to go other country. But I do agree that I was listening to shout out to Iceman. He was right about that. You got to master the United States before you go overseas, man, because we already know women are messed up out here. We know that. And guys mess it up for every other guy out there to try to find a lady. If you can find a woman out here, you can find it anywhere. But it don't make no sense. If you can't find women here, what's the difference you got to find over there? If there's some fucked up women over here, there's fucked up women over there. If y'all ain't never seen the documentary, I'm going to show you this documentary right here called Frustrated. I don't know who directed this. I don't know what the guy's name. I can't think of another. Anybody that give me a name to who directed this, and y'all know what I'm talking about. It's called Frustrated. It was basically talk about, brothers are being frustrated at home and they going to Brazil. And if y'all don't see it, it's on YouTube. And I saw the documentary document film on this, because what I did not like, it was a light-skinned sister trying to say that the reason why men go overseas just to find cheap sex. Do every other man does? I mean, you got white women go overseas and fuck men over there in Jamaica and Haiti and Europe and all that stuff before white guys start doing it. But white guys do it first, then white women. I mean, when brothers go to travel, when sisters do it, then black men. You know who the free free women of color, white guys, white guys, white guys, and white women and black women. They're free people of color. But black men, are they free people of color? I don't think so. See, man, it's bad enough how we fight amongst each other. and other races of men and other races of women, but our own women, that's crazy. And we have to fight our women. We have to fight our own women. Women have to fight with us. That is just crazy. I don't think they just don't want to see no brothers being happy. Be honest with you, not even our own women. But you barely hear about black men say he don't want to see his sisters, his own women happy. Really, I want to see my women happy. I know there's some sisters out there want to see me happy. But I'm gonna tell you like this: it's too many issues in the African American community. It's too many issues. Why is that we the only race among a people when it comes to problems having found a relationship? They have this bullshit internet website called singleblackpeoplemeet.com. And then I found it funny because I look at that, it's just a scam. It really is. Don't believe that internet dating. Please don't believe it. It's a scam. It's a scam. Like Plenty of Fishes, all that other stuff is a scam. I got emails from women all the time I barely don't even know. It's funny. It's funny, but yeah, they know you don't got no car, and yes, you out there struggling. But yeah, it's funny if when you do have these things, people don't care about you, just you, only because you got some money or you got a car or you got this lavish lifestyle. I look at it like this: people can find love in the right places, but at the same time, people find love in the wrong places because everybody just seek for love, true love, if you believe it in your own heart. But don't let yourself or anybody else, and I say the same thing to women, don't mess yourself up or let everybody mess up your happiness, because once you mess up your happiness, you will never get that same feeling again. And I know what I'm talking about. It's like we ain't never learned nothing yet. And they try. And another thing I got a problem with this documentary is that they're not talking about the real issue why black men are secret to other races, women overseas, and why they trying to say the reason why black men in the state that they in because they can't compete with black women with this damn college degree. What the hell? Anything got to do with it? I got a friend right now who go to college, have to pay $500 or $700 a week just to get some damn textbooks, college textbooks right now, and still try to work. You mean to tell me that you got people who been laid off just to get degrees? So fuck a degree. Don't get me wrong. Having a college degree is something, but dealing this damn this count of me Christ going on, and people got to save their money and got to work. Now, it used to be a time when a man and a woman work on one job and hold a family. Nowadays, you have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to hold every one family. Do I know what I'm talking about? It could be for apartment or a house. But nobody ain't saying a word what the real issues are. And they said money is the issue. You goddamn right, money still is. Because if a man can't make a certain amount of money, he can't even raise his household. They talking about, black men need to step up, but when brothers do step up, he be seen as looking as a threat, and he over speaking of activism. Man, that they'll try to stop him if he make more money than a white guy or make more money his own women. It's funny, but the guy that's sitting up there not doing nothing, oh they'll love it. That's just it, and smoke weed all day and watching booty shaking videos all the time. Y'all don't say nothing about that, ladies, don't y'all? I'm gonna tell you what they're afraid. They don't want that man making 16 figures or 18 figures. But they always talking about men need to make 6 figures, 7 figures. That's fine. But if a guy made 18 figures, 6 figures, she gonna go back to square one, or he don't need her anymore. I'm telling you, women are scared of that. They really are. You got white guys fucking secretaries and fucking babysitters. Brothers only sloppy with their shit that fucking with a girlfriend best friend or girlfriend mother-in-law or one of the two. Guess what? Yeah, that's true. Men cheat. Even women cheat all the goddamn time. Women cheat on their damn bosses. That goes for white women and black women. So what's the difference does it make? People look at the documentary and I don't see nothing wrong with going to Brazil. I really don't. Some guys just go there just to love the ocean, love the beach. Now you got most men do go for sex. Who doesn't? There's a lot of guys who go on there for just for sex, but women does it as well. Black women does it as well. So is Latino. So is Asian women. So is white women. Any woman of color. You got black men do it. Even white men do it. Latino men do it. All race of men, a spectrum of men, go others overseas just to find other race of women of color. So is black women. See, and Latino women and Asian women, other race of color of women go seek finding true love and finding a man that they can't find in the United States. But if you could go overseas all you want, but it's not going to solve this problem. The issue is that what's missing relationship is trust, commitment, and trust and commitment and communication. That's what's missing. People don't have that. They look it down upon material status. They look it down on them. At look at what I mean is they look at that down at that, but they don't judge the person how they treated them and how they respond to them. They don't look at that, especially not only men, but women don't either. They don't look at that. Women would judge a man on his dick size, and women know exactly what I'm talking about. Like women don't act like y'all don't fuck with small dicks. Y'all do. Y'all fuck with larger or big, whatever. Don't see, fellas. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Just like guys trying to say they want girls with a big bust. Men fuck with small, thin asses. Men do fuck with women who got thin asses. So fellas, don't act like y'all don't fuck with no women who got small asses, cause fellas, y'all do. Don't act like that. But I just find it strange, odd to me that with this documentary and they talk about the issue that's going on, they not really pointing at the real issues. Don't get me wrong, college degree is one thing, but out of the other, what they got to do, I just hate it when everybody got to feel entitlement. They want to be entitled for something. Those are the ones I don't want to deal with. If you want to act like that, you need to go somewhere else. Because they'll look it down. I never look down on people for what they have, what they got, what color, if they gay or straight. I only look down on people who act stupid, who act immature, who don't have no life. Live a life. Instead of quit blame on everybody else for your mistakes, you got to look at some mistakes that you should be making that you don't want to face to fix your own. And I met people like that in my wife, black and white, like that situation I have to deal with my neighbor right now. I mean, it's crazy, but it's like that everywhere else in this country. But they know who to fuck with and who the ones they ain't gonna fuck with. They know. Women do this as well, even family members, loved ones, even enemies. So people, just be careful, man. I feel like every man, every woman needs somebody. Remember, if you want to have true relationships, that's in an intimate relationship, as long as you have trust, commitment, and communication. If you don't have that, you don't have a real communication, commit of relationship that will last a love a long time. Because the way things love is a goddamn damn joke. It's a joke. It sounds like a broke skipping record. It plays skipping every record, play backwards and backwards and won't repeat the same record's been playing all the time because you get tired of playing those records anymore. It's like that. It used to been a time when you find love in the right places, but people found love every wrong places they can find and still bitch and still complain. I've been single for 9 years right now, and I'm about to be single for 10. I'd rather be a single man for the rest of my life because you know what? It's really so sad nowadays is that people look down upon that on that. And I hope and pray for everybody else, black or white, whatever, that find the right person. Just don't take advantage of that because you ain't gonna, and you better hold on to as much as you can. And that goes for fellas. If you got the right woman, you better hold on to a very long time because you ain't gonna find that anymore. And women, if you find the right man, you better hold on to that as well because you ain't gonna never find that man you can find like that every more. Because what most men and most do when they find that right person that they always want to find in their life, they gonna mess it up like they always do. I hear this too many times, and people still don't get it. I look at it like this. It is what it is. I mean, it's been going on for a very, 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 very long time. It's been going on for years. Yeah, you got a lot of brothers frustrated because this is the stuff they got to deal with. Because I get tired of, like, we are the part of the blame why some of our women just getting the issues that they had. But every other race of men get the best of their women except for us. We ain't getting shit. We ain't gonna see a damn thing. We don't see no notice, no zero of meaning to it. It don't mean anything, nothing. But I just wish that black men and black women need to solve their damn issues, and I don't even want to hear about this anymore. But what you think about this documentary? Because there are a lot of men and women, especially brothers, travel from other countries find women. Because I'm gonna tell you that you can find love any places you can find, but that love will that love that you could try to find you can't find it until you really find it. It's really there with not what the true meaning of what love is. People ain't gonna never find what true meaning of what love is when it's standing right in front of them or standing right next to them, because they let that opportunity will pass them by every day. And I learned this lesson. I know everybody else learned their lesson as well. But tell me what you think about this issue. Do you think brothers should go to Brazil or they shouldn't? Or because a lot of people did blame Rio, and they said Essence Magazine trying to say they trying to blame brothers going because overseas because it'll break up the black family, broke up the black love, and people. That's why people look at a Barack and Michelle is that symbol that makes them change and makes some chances for every brothers and sisters of their mistakes. People need to learn by their mistakes and not repeating the same mistake over and over again. Because as long as you don't learn by your mistakes, it's going to keep repeating itself all over, and it's not going to repeat it until somebody getting tired to hear it repeats itself all the time. So that's all I can say about that. It's your boy, Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chuck of the Deuce is how we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace. And until next time, all right? And see ya. And I want to be ya. Who Jamaica her husband, and it turns to find out this guy that she had that she was looking for, he turned out to be flamboyant and gay. I mean, I ain't never heard about that, but she's still trying to blame the man. But what that says something say about her, I still don't respect Terry Miller, because she the real reason why some of our women are fucked up. I'm being honest. Black women knows the truth. Come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I mean, but I found it funny when I hear women say, when men act like they gay if they're more nicer or being respected, but y'all have sex with gay dudes and have Japan, Europe, London, and seek women from any other country. They even go to Africa. Oh yeah, to mess with females over there. White guys are the original of travelers, world travelers before brothers start doing it. But it really was sisters doing it, then brothers. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't hear this couple of years ago when Taylor Miller directed a movie called Stella Got Her Groove Back. It was about this sister trying to find her husband. If she couldn't find it in the United States, if she was a single mother, so she went to Jamaica with her friend. And then when they find that guy babies by him, I don't hear them saying nothing about that, do they? Any woman of color. I found it funny. I really do. I found it funny sometimes. I ain't never heard this years ago. I feel like everybody has the right to go other country, but I do agree that I was listening to shout out to Iceman. He was right about that. You got to master United States before you go overseas, man, because we already know women are messed up out here. We know that. And guys mess it up for every other guy out there to try to find a lady. If you could find a woman, hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. The only place, place to get it. Oh, good place, go get it. It's right back at the basic. Chugging the deuces, how we do it, Texas, baby. Man, I dug us back. You know what it is, 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 know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Practical where I preach on. And today's topic I want to talk about is don't blame it on Rio. I'm talking about black men that go into Brazil. And you know how to me, I just really want to talk about that. I've been want to talk about this quite a while, for years. I should have talked about this a long time ago, but I need to talk about it now. I don't see the what big thing that, black men are not the first going travel other countries, travel going overseas and re-imported for other countries. You got white guys going to